Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we dive into the stories and mysteries behind everyday things. Today's question comes from our curious viewer with a username, Bubble Wrap Wizard. Thanks for the suggestion, Bubble Wrap Wizard. They asked, why do we close our eyes when tasting something sour? Like seriously, bite into a lemon, and suddenly your face looks like it just got hit by a flavor explosion. Eyes shut, nose scrunches, lips fold inward like they've given up on life. What is that about? Let's get into the wonderfully weird science of your face during a sour surprise. Right here on Explaining Everything. So here's the deal. Tasting something sour triggers a reflex, a full-on, involuntary, body hijacking reflex. Your eyes close, your face winces, and your soul briefly questions your life decisions. That's not just drama, it's biology. When you taste sourness, like from citric acid in lemons or malic acid in green apples, your body interprets it as a potential threat. Not because sour things are bad, but because in the wild, intense sourness might signal that something is unripe, spoiled, or just plain unsafe. Basically, your brain's like, hey, are we sure this won't kill us? So your facial muscles go into full detective mode. They tighten up, you squint or shut your eyes, and your whole face contorts like you just smelled regret. And the reason your eyes shut, it's a spillover reflex. This whole face fiesta is controlled by your brainstem, the part of your brain that handles reflexes and basic survival stuff like breathing, blinking, and making you say ow when you stub your toe. Specifically, sour taste signals travel from your tongue to your brainstem via cranial nerves, including the facial nerve. That's the same nerve responsible for most of your facial expressions. And guess what? It doesn't know how to keep things chill. Your eyes close not because they have to, but because your facial muscles are all connected. Think of it like a group chat. The sour message goes to everyone, and suddenly, every muscle in your face has something to say. The specific culprit here is the orbicularis oculi, that circular muscle around your eyes. It's responsible for blinking and squinting. And when sour hits your tongue, that muscle just joins the party without asking. At the same time, your levator labii superioris pulls up your upper lip like it's trying to escape, and your zygomaticus major, yes, real name, tries to form a weird, pained smile. It's not exactly coordinated. You end up making a face that looks like you just stepped on a Lego barefoot, but also like you're trying to act polite about it. And the beauty of it all? It's reflexive. You can't help it. You could try to fight it, but unless you're a professional poker player or a Navy SEAL, you're gonna squint. Sorry. Let's get evolutionary for a sec. Our ancestors didn't have expiration dates, fridges, or taste testers named Chad, so they relied on instinct. Sourness was a red flag. Not always bad. Some sourness is safe, like in citrus, but often it meant food was fermenting, decaying, or just not ready. So our brains evolved to treat it with suspicion. And since eyes are delicate little organs that we need for important tasks, like seeing tigers and not dying, it made sense to shut them reflexively during moments of surprise or discomfort. Sourness, with its intense punch, sets off those alarms. Interestingly, we don't react this way to sweet foods. Sweet equals safe. Sweet means energy. Our faces are cool with sugar. No drama, no squinting. But sour? Sour is unpredictable. It's like your mouth got slapped by science. So your face calls in the reinforcements and just sort of tightens everything. All right, so here's a fun experiment. Try eating something super sour without closing your eyes. Like, go full citrus commando. Unless you're some kind of emotionless cyborg, it's almost impossible. You'll squint at the very least. Your brow might furrow. Your mouth will do the sour tango. And your eyes? They're pulling the curtains. It's not just habit. It's a built-in brainstem-triggered reflex designed to protect you from imaginary acid attacks. So, why do we close our eyes when tasting something sour? Because our bodies are dramatic, overprotective, and kind of adorable. The sour taste triggers a reflex through our facial nerves that causes a chain reaction of squinting, scrunching, and mild identity crisis. It's all part of your ancient, built-in warning system designed to keep you alive in a world full of suspicious berries and shady fruit. And hey, next time you see someone try a warhead candy and immediately turn into a squinting potato, just know they're not overreacting. Their brain just hit the sour panic button. If you enjoyed learning about your dramatic face reflexes, hit that like button, subscribe for more everyday mysteries, and maybe share this with your lemon-loving friend who thinks they can handle the sour. Spoiler, they can't. Nobody can. That's the point. And hey, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.